What's up, everyone? We're back for the Habit Engineer live stream. Sorry, no sign today. Um, I'm out in Utah, so we're hopping on the walk stream. Um, but we're getting it done. We're being consistent. So here we are. Um, if any of y'all have any habits, yes, walk stream. We're back in Utah right now. What's up, Fishy? Cammy, good to see y'all. Let me know how your habits are going. Drop it down in the chat. Um, a walk stream is long overdue. Let's go, baby. Utah Pog, indeed. Yeah, we'll have a walk stream today and tomorrow. Or maybe I'll be sitting down, but I'll be outside. I'm in Provo right now. I'm not quite sure what part of Utah I'll be in tomorrow, but probably somewhere close to Salt Lake. Yeah, it's nice. It's only 94 out instead of 110. Um, Experiment and see whether um, whether or not my phone will overheat doing this. So keep you posted. If the live stream just like ends or something without me saying keep changing, then it might be because my phone overheated. But yeah, so far it feels cool enough that I think I should hopefully be okay. But I've also only been streaming for 2 minutes, so who knows. Glitched a little, but shouldn't die, hopefully. Okay, dope. Just get an ice pack next time. Yeah, that would be an option, except I don't have any. And I'm not willing to buy one for one day of a walk stream. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'll just sit inside or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. Go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with in the chat, and we'll engineer it. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, teaching y'all how to build habits that stick using the most effective habit building method in the world, the Triple S method. We've got a 96% success rate. Brian Aviation said, yo, would you be the best and say Apple? Apple. Cool. The GOAT 0317, I do not play Fortnite. I'm sorry. Crew and Joe. I think I'm good. I'm not going to call 666 Giot. Dude, I definitely don't have one of those, unfortunately. Danny MD habit what? No, just any type of habits. I developed a habit building method that is a system that you can use to build habits that actually stick. So any types of habits that you've got that you're interested in building in order to help you to become a better person. That's what the live stream is for, is teaching people how they can implement a system of building habits in order to become better versions of themselves. Wow, look at my man's hair. Appreciate it, Cena. Yeah, we're going hat style today. Appreciate it. Call it, we did it. LOL. I think I'm good. I'm currently live streaming, so I'm a little busy at the moment. But yeah, if human habits, natural habits, I feel like those are the same thing. Like anything that you want to change about yourself, you can engineer into a habit form to help you systematically change. Um, I'm not sure what the difference between human habits or natural habits would be. Um, I haven't heard those terms before. Um, but like, to me, a habit is just a action that you are taking consistently over time that has either a positive or negative effect. Um, so yeah, nothing happened. Yeah, no, I know. I know I'll be fine. I'm not worried about the 666 thing. I'm just a little preoccupado at the moment. Preoccupado. Um, if you can't tell, I'm on a live stream. So yeah, that's what I'm calling right now. But yeah, if any of y'all have got any habits that you want to make better, either bad habits you're looking to break or good habits you're looking to build, drop them in the chat. We'll engineer them. 5-star J, yo Jesus, LOL. The daily. I am not Jesus. I just get told that I look like him, so I'll take that as a compliment. I'm trying to be like him. Okay, have a good one, Cammy. Peace out. Glass window 21. Yeah, if any of y'all got any habits that you want to, any bad you want to break, yes, basically. 5-star Jay, I like the hair. Appreciate it, Jay. Thank you, man. God bless you, man. Thanks, Crew and Joe. Appreciate it. If y'all want to, I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you can subscribe just to support, and also turn on notifications, and that will allow the live stream and me to double as your personal accountability buddy. So like every time the notification for the live stream goes off, that can be your reminder to stay consistent with your habits. So all right, Jay, I won't. No worries. Jithan JB, hello. Welcome to the Habit Engineer live stream. Yeah, if any of y'all are on here, you got any habits that you want to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop them down in the chat. And we will engineer them using the Triple S method. See you, Fishy. Have a good one, brother. Jithan, I am from Arizona, but I'm currently in Utah today, visiting some friends. So, Abby Ann 25, hello. Welcome to the Habit Engineer live stream. If any of y'all got any habits that you're looking to be consistent with, I will teach you how you can build those habits so they actually stick using the Triple S method that I developed, making your habits specific, simple, and sealed so they will stick. But yeah, this is what I do. If you want to, you can subscribe. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And you can turn on notifications and use that to make me, your personal accountability buddy. So, whoa, that was weird. Abby said, I have a habit of vaping. Help. Okay, love it. So, Abby, if vaping is something that you want to quit, then what would you say is stopping you from quitting? Like, what's the reason why you haven't quit already if it's something you want to do? Let me know in the chat. The feeling and habit. Okay. And so what you want to do, so the way to break bad habits is the same exact way that you build good habits. You just need to, if you're going to take away um, the habit of waking up and hitting the vape or when you're driving. Okay. Um, but essentially, like what happens if you want to break a bad habit, what you need to do is when you need to replace the time that you were spending uh, doing that bad habit with a good habit, right? So, for example, maybe when you're driving, instead of hitting the vape, you chew a piece of gum, right? You just can have a piece of gum that you chew instead. So something that's replacing the vape instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm just not going to do this," because chances are, if you just say you're not going to do it, and then you're just driving and you don't have anything else you're doing, your brain's going to be like, "Oh, I could totally just hit my vape right now. That makes me feel good. I'm going to do that thing," right? But when you replace it with something else that's good, the chances of you being able to reprogram or rewire the neural connections that you built uh, make it much simpler, easier to break bad habits. So um, doing that would help for driving, and then that might be a good place to start. So the key with building habits that will actually stick. So you've got three S's, right, in the triple S method: specific, simple, and sealed. So when you make your habit specific, you want to assign it a what, a when, and a where. Um, so instead of saying something like, okay, I'm just not going to vape today, or actually, that's not a good example because that's breaking a bad habit rather than building a good one. Um, like if you say, okay, I want to go to the gym today, um, instead of saying, oh, I'm just going to go work out, you say, I'm going to work out from 7 to 7:30 a.m. at the gym that is, wait, wait, wait. Yes, I'm waiting to cross. I know, I'm waiting. Um, but usually you want to, oh, what's up, CO Adventures? Appreciate you hopping back on, brother. Drop any habits you want to be more consistent with in the chat. We'll engineer them. But yeah, so Abby Ann, that would be the first thing I would say is like replacing when you're driving with like chewing gum or maybe you drinking water or like something like that along those lines that will replace that habit, and then making sure that you have some type of reward associated with that action, right? Um, because what's going to happen is that right now you've got the habit of vaping because it feels good, right? And so you want to replace the action um, with something that is simple enough to do, and then you seal that action with a some type of 1 second celebration, right? So if you're chewing your gum and then you get to wherever you're driving from, and then you like either can say like just something as simple as like, yes, I did it, right? Like something like that your brain your brain doesn't care. You could even just smile to yourself and like think, dude, I'm proud of myself that I didn't vape on that drive, right? Um, your brain's not going to be able to tell the difference when it's whether it's like silly or not, right? When you're celebrating, it just knows that it feels good. Um, and B.F. Skinner, he's a famous psychologist. He did a bunch of studies. Basically, he found and proved essentially this: what gets rewarded gets repeated, right? So when you reward yourself for doing an action, your brain feels good about doing that action, and your brain wants to do what makes it feel good. Therefore, you're sealing that habit feedback loop. What gets rewarded gets repeated, right? Abby, let me know in the chat if that makes sense. If you think that might work, or if you need some more guidance or something. CO Adventures said waking up early consistently. Love it. So CO Adventures, let me know in the chat what is stopping you from waking up early consistently right now. Like if that's something you want to do, like what's holding you back from that already? And while he's, or I guess she, is writing that, for any of you who aren't aware, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I teach people how to build habits that stick using the Triple S method, which is a method that I developed. It's the most effective habit building method in the world. We've got a 96% success rate with people in our community whose habits that we're tracking and who we've engineered using the Triple S method. So if you want to join that community, the link is in the bio. If you want to buy this shirt to support, the link is in the bio. And under the merch link or under the Habit Engineer community link, you can hop into those if you would like. Okay. What's stopping you is wanting to sleep more. Okay. So I would say, so CO Adventure, or let's address Abby's here. Yes, it's such a bad habit. I should replace my motion of my hands when I'm driving. Water is a good idea. Yes, I 100% agree. That's very smart. Gum with the motion of my hands, good idea. Okay, love it. Yeah, or like you have water and gum, whatever works. And then come up with some type of 1 second celebration that will work for you, that will reward you for feeling, will reward you for the action of the water or the gum, so that it will rewire that neural circuitry, so you don't just go back to vaping because it makes you feel better than drinking water or chewing gum does, right? You want to replace it in a way that allows that good feeling to happen with just like drinking water, chewing gum, whatever, instead of vaping. So, okay, CO Adventures, wanting to sleep more. Love it. So, my guess is you're going to just need to set a bedtime, and that's going to be your habit. What is stopping you from, well, first off, how much sleep do you need? And then two, what do you find is stopping you from getting that amount of sleep every night? And then we can build a habit around making sure that you are able to get that amount of sleep on a daily basis in order to wake up on time, or wake up early, which I guess might be on time for you. Oh, hello, Mr. Wasp. And again, if any of you Habit Engineer live stream, that's what we're out here doing, teaching people how to build habits that actually stick. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to subscribe and turn on notifications, that will make me your personal accountability buddy as far as being able to um, serve as a reminder for you to do your habits consistently. Because every time that notification for the live stream goes off, since I'm doing it at 6 every day, that'll help remind you to stay consistent, stay accountable to your habits. So, which I highly recommend if you want to change, become a better version of yourself, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. What's up, Duckies? 621. Abby, appreciate you. You're killing it. Proud of you for wanting to make a change. I think, honestly, that's the first step. Most people usually just don't even care enough to be self-aware enough to realize they need to change in the first place. So great job. CEO Adventures, I gotta go. Be back next stream to build this habit. Okay, sounds good, brother. No worries. Appreciate you hopping on. We'll keep chalking away at it. Abby, I like you. Thanks, Abby. I like me too. Yeah, I have a good time. This is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm glad you appreciate it. Oh, you like my style? Thanks. If you want to buy the shirt, the link's in the bio. Ducky, so you learn anything new lately? Yes, actually. I've been thinking a lot about like being able to, or I've been thinking about and learning about how to see other people deeply and be deeply seen. There's a book that I'm currently listening to by a guy named David Brooks called How to Know a Person. Absolutely phenomenal book. Highly recommend. Takita, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you hopping back on and engaging with it. Wait. Sorry, I'm at the crosswalk thingy. Oh, now I can walk. But essentially, the book is all about how to interact with people in a way that allows you to actually get to know them and get to know them like deeply. And it's been super beneficial. And I've really liked just he gives a ton of different like questions in the book to ask. I think I've been practicing and utilizing how to ask people questions. Oh, hey girl. Hey, Elisa. Um, I've been practicing just asking people questions like friends, girls I'm going on dates with, whatever. Just focusing on asking questions to actually get to know them for who they are rather than just like staying on surface level things. And it's been really good. Just like in helping me to past like the initial surface level things that people generally talk about and try to see them on a deeper level, get to know who they really are. The name of the book is How to Know a Person by David Brooks. Really great read. Um, it's got it's got a lot of stuff that could be considered like how to riz, honestly, for like people who are mature and want like actually like serious relationships, like in mature relationships where people are open and honest and vulnerable with one another. Um, so I guess maybe healthy relationships would be right, but how to know a person, yes. Right, Abby. So it's hard to ask the right questions without it being an interview, and that's part of the book, is how to structure these questions and have conversations in a way that it doesn't feel like an interview, but feels like a natural flow. That's part of the books and the resources. Fishing is God. That's an interesting theory. I don't think I agree with that, but to each their own. I need that book. I need to know how to not be awkward while talking. Yeah, it's a great read. It would definitely help with that. Um, I also think just like practicing talking to people, um, howdy, while is going to be the most effective way to overcome any awkwardness. Just go test like what works. Also, like just giving compliments to people goes a long way. And having not awkward conversations, like you would be shocked how much people are willing to open up to someone who like starts a conversation by like being, "Wow, I really like the pattern on your dress," or "I really like that shirt," or "Your hair looks really good," or like something like that. People open up so much. It's really good. Hello, Dakisa. Flames. Yes, 3. How about you, Dakisa? Stop capping. Do I own any slaves? No, I don't. Finding self-worth to give confidence. Yes, I think that's huge. Um, when you know who you are, like really know who you are, and love who you are, then you're not afraid to be who you are, regardless of who you are around. I think that's pretty essential. I mean, especially nowadays when everyone's so absorbed with stuff online and they keep trying to be, uh, like, I feel like everyone is always trying to be someone else, like someone that they're not, because they keep trying to be all these people that they watch online, because they think that's realistic or something. It's like, no, I don't think that's very realistic. What's up, Nat? Good to see you. Maybe 18, depending on how you count them. Dude, Ducky said there's going to be some people on here who don't understand your sarcasm. That's funny. Um, People need to have their own opinions, not just based off online opinions. Yes, 100% agree. People should be thinking from first principles and forming their own opinions, but they usually don't. Now, granted, I would argue that every opinion is something that is formed based off of others, what they hear about something from another source, which is generally someone's opinion already. Um, but yeah, like you should still come to a logical conclusion train of your own accord. Whether that's, hey, I agree with this person's opinion on this matter for this reason, it is still good to have a reason that works for you. Are you an authentic person? Uh, yeah, I try to be. I try to be the same version of myself, regardless of who I'm around. I wouldn't say that I'm perfect at that, and I don't think anyone really is. But I like to think I do an okay job. Haywood, I don't really know how to answer that question. There should be free thinking. Yes, 100%. I agree with that. For anyone just hopping on here, this is the Habit Engineer live stream. I go live Monday through Saturday to teach people how to build habits that actually stick, and just discuss other self-improvement things as well as usually what comes up. But did I hear what Secretary Tumani said? No, I literally don't know who that is. I don't watch the news. Ducky said that's the correct answer. This might be controversial. Do you support Trump? I mean, I voted for him, but I wouldn't say that I think he has a good moral or ethical character necessarily. Um, my husband's name, LOL. Don't have one. Trying to get a girlfriend though, so no biggie. What's up, Owen? But yeah, so if any of y'all want to support, go ahead, subscribe, turn on notifications, and make this live stream make me your personal accountability buddy. Since I'm going live Monday through Saturday at 6, every time that notification goes off will be a reminder for you to stay accountable, to stay consistent with the good habits that you're trying to build. Um, what will I do with a girlfriend? Um, have fun, make memories, live a good life, learn, grow, change, become better. But yeah, okay, that's a wrap for today. We're at our 30-minute mark. Have a good one, y'all. Yes, now I do remember the last stream. But yeah, keep the change, keep changing, y'all. Peace.